everyone, and welcome to Stamp with Shell. My name is Shell Anderson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Today we are going to be getting a little bit messy, but having some real fun. We are going to be playing with the Autumn Leaves bundle and the Timeworn type embossing folder. Also, my ink colors today are Real Red, Crushed Curry, Pecan Pie, and Basic Black. As you can see, I have some fabulous dies here. We're going to use those after a bit. I have some blending brushes. Our card base is Basic White. I have Pecan Pie for a matte layer and Basic Black for our focal layer. But first off, we are going to do some ink blending. The purpose of this class is to show you easy cards that are stress-free. And that is what I'm going to do today. And you're thinking, yeah, right, look at her. She's got all that stuff out there. This is not going to be easy and stress-free. I'm telling you, my friends, it is. Super easy. I just need to get my blending brushes in the right order here, and we'll be good. I don't want to cross-contaminate. Okay, pick a color, any color. I'm going to start with my lightest, which is Crushed Curry. You choose whatever. If you don't have these colors, use whatever ink colors you have. And we are just going to apply blobs, and yes, I said blobs, of ink. You see that I am not doing anything difficult. There we go. That's all there is to that one. Pretty easy and stress-free, right? Now we're going to go on to Pecan Pie. We're just going to fill in this card. And yes, I'm doing some dark, some lighter. Because in the end, my friends, it's not going to matter a whole lot. I think I'm going to stop there. And my final color today is Real Red. I want the richness of that red. And yes, when you blend it into the yellow, you get a little bit of orange, but that's okay, because we are using this for leaves. Happy with that. I'm going to take this. Any place where I see a little white spot. There we go. So, did I get messy? A little bit. But there is our panel. I'll get rid of these blending brushes. And now this is the most difficult part of this, okay? You're going to take some water. What did I do with my water spritzer? You're going to put it in your hand, just like that. You're going to pick up your fingers and flick. The further away you are, the smaller the droplets. The closer you are, the bigger the droplets. And when you're happy with it, you can stop. Difficult, eh? Not. Now check out how this is changing. I'm just waiting for my camera to catch up here. You see how those water droplets displace the ink? Cool, eh? Now, The only thing about this is that you have to let this dry. Now you can use your heat tool if you so desire. I'm just going to remove this piece of paper. But by the magic of Facebook, I have one that's all dry and ready to go. All right, we are going to, first off, I'm going to cut this because I'm going to use my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss, and the full-size sheet won't fit through. So, if you remember all those gorgeous dies, let me make sure I'm in camera view here. If you remember all those gorgeous dies, we are going to position these on here, taking in some of those polka dots that we've created. And cut out some of these leaves. Now there's no rhyme or reason to this. And this is the first time I've done this. I got this idea from Tammy Wilson, another demonstrator. Of course, she used different colors. These are the colors she used. Granny Apple Green, Tahitian Tide, and Azure Afternoon. I did them to show you, but I wanted to make sure that my card was different than hers. Oh, cool. Look at that. See how you get those spots of water and variations of color? I can't get this one off. Let me hold these up close to the camera so you can see them. Maybe. Check those out. Aren't those cool? All right, we are going to continue our die cutting journey here. And I'm going to use up every little bit I can of this paper, because it's gorgeous. And like I said, this is super, super stress-free because you can't mess it up. There's no way that you can mess this up. All you got to do is whack on the color and throw some water at it. And I must mention, this is thick, basic white cardstock. I wanted to have some stability here. Sure they're all on my paper here. There we go. One more pass through and we will be done. I'm going to put that one right there, and I got room for one more. There we go. Now this video is going to be a little bit longer this morning than what you're accustomed to, because I chose to do the die cutting live so that you could actually see how simple this is to do. All right, let's get this little guy out of the way. Oh, while we've got it out, I have pre-stamped my greeting. And I stamped, "I'm thankful to have you as a friend." And this die is part of this bundle. So I'm going to die cut that out as well while we're in the business. There we go. Now we can get rid of this and put it out of the way. All right. Now we're going to bring in our card base. Our card base is basic white, and our matte layers are Pecan Pie and basic black. Now I have taken the Timeworn type and put some texture on that black just to add some interest. So we are going to glue these panels together. Trying to keep our borders as even as we can. Actually, I should have a little bit of ribbon on here. What do I want? Somewhere I have a pecan pie. That would look nice. As would this. But I think I'm going to go with the pecan today. So I'm going to cut a piece. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Let me find some tear and tape. And we will put this on. And I'm going to go somewhere right about there and wrap it around the back side. And then we'll just take off the paper backing and grab our ribbon. There we go. Just tuck those around the back side. Now, before that seals too much, I want to scooch a little piece under here. Maybe. There we go. Because I would like to tie a little knot in here. Just add a little interest. There we go. Now we'll trim these tails down, and then we'll be able to put this on. Hear my next door neighbor's dogs barking. I'm taping this on Sunday morning, and every time somebody walks by, they go crazy on Sunday mornings. So I apologize for that. Don't have a whole lot of nice days left, so we like to leave the doors and windows open as much as we can. There we go. And we will pop that on our card front, and this card is a little bit too long by the looks of it. Let me grab my paper trimmer. Yep, it is. We'll take care of that. There we go, that looks better. So there is our background, and now we just get to play with all of these gorgeous, gorgeous leaves. And pop them wherever we see fit. And I'm just going to sit here and play with it until I like what I see. I like that one. What do you think about that layout? I like it. So now I'm going to grab some dimensionals, and I'm going to lift up a leaf, pop on some dimensionals, and put it back down in place. Pretty easy, eh? I'm telling you, there's nothing that I do, honestly, there's nothing that I do that's difficult. It's just learning how to do it. And that is my job, is to teach you how to do it. And I think by popping these up, it just adds a little bit more dimension and interest. I love the watermarks on this. I think it is so cool. All right, I think I'm going to put my greeting on next. And that way, I can determine where this little leaf can go. All right, looks pretty good. Now I'm going to open my card, and I am just going to add these to the inside. Actually, I think I'm just going to add one. Just this. Now these have slits in them. I don't know whether you can see that or not in the camera. So don't add too much glue to the back. Just be, because you don't want it oozing through. There we have it. That is our autumn leaves with the time-worn type card, and we did that inking on the thick basic white, splattered water on it, and added it to textured cardstock. Pretty cool, eh? Well, I sincerely hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to see your cards. You don't have to try this with this set. Try it with what you have. See what you can come up with. And as always, share. Because when we share, we're inspiring others, right? All right, we're done for today, my friends. Have a good day. Bye-bye.